Manchester United have completed their second signing of the transfer window. The club have secured Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who joins the club on a 5-year deal with an option for a further year. After months of negotiating, Manchester United finally got their man, after agreeing a deal worth £45 million plus £5 million in add-ons. A stumbling block in the deal was that Crystal Palace wanted to remove a sell-on clause in Wilfried Zaha's contract, translating back to when United sold him in 2015. Despite Palace's best efforts, United stood firm and maintained that clause. Aaron Wan-Bissaka was born in London, specifically the borough of Croydon, in 1997. He joined Crystal Palace when he was 11 years of age, at a time where he was an inconsistent winger, but it was on a pre-season tour in 2017 where Wan-Bissaka was converted to a fullback. Having been experimented as a wing-back, his defensive qualities were illuminated, thus his transition to becoming a defender. Wan-Bissaka didn't actually accumulate any competitive minutes until February 2018, where a squad injury crisis accelerated the timing of his inclusion. The young lad grabbed his opportunity emphatically, playing all bar 2 minutes of Palace's games in March 2018, a month which saw him named the club's player of the month. From here on in, his form kept Martin Kelly and Joel Ward out of sight, as well as Tim Fosu-Mensah, a Manchester United loanee at the time. Aaron had earned the trust of manager Roy Hodgson going into the 2018-19 campaign, and the young defender wasted no time in repaying the manager's faith. He finished the season scooping the Crystal Palace Player of the Year accolade. Of course, as we now know, his progression didn't go unnoticed elsewhere. It was in March 2019 which Ole Gunnar Solskjaer identified him as a key target for his Manchester United side. So why have Manchester United signed Aaron Wan-Bissaka? Right back is one of the main issues that United have needed to address this summer. Antonio Valencia has been released, Ashley Young is seriously declining, and Diogo Dalot is not quite ready to consistently feature in this position. Step forward Aaron Wan-Bissaka, arguably the best right back in the Premier League, certainly the best in a defensive sense. The modern day fullback is widely renowned for their overlapping runs, but as a consequence can be left exposed in behind. The breakthrough that Wan-Bissaka has made can be used as a firm reminder of the necessity behind defending as a priority. Roy Hodgson has been a fantastic mentor in that sense, a manager who is primarily systematic in his tactical approach. Hodgson lines his side up in a 4-4-2 with the ambition of remaining compact out of possession. Wan-Bissaka has been deployed at right back, where his role is to hold his position in the back line before gradually pushing upfield alongside Patrick Van Aanholt on the other side. Palace's wingers then cut inside and combine with their more central attacking players, but having the fullbacks there subsequently opens up forward passing lanes and invites the opportunity for better combination play out on the wings. In terms of his attacking contribution, Wan-Bissaka is very underrated. He contradicts the typical modern fullback that likes to hit the byline and cross. When in possession, Wan-Bissaka comes inside and attacks the opposition block, as opposed to holding the width and overlapping. The benefit of Wan-Bissaka's movement is that it draws opposition players out of their shape, thus creating space for teammates to exploit. Aaron then finds them with a pass to break the lines and develop the attacking phase. In last season's Premier League, no other fullback completed more take-ons than Wan-Bissaka with 61. Out of possession is where Wan-Bissaka truly thrives. He excels in 1v1 situations, and this is highlighted by the stats. Last season in the Premier League, Wan-Bissaka was dribbled past every 314 minutes. That's a better rate than the likes of Robertson, Alexander-Arnold, Chilwell and Trippier. When encountering a winger 1v1, Wan-Bissaka will adjust his body position as to force the opponent down the outside. This action eliminates the path back inside and makes the winger's next movements easier to identify and attenuate. If the winger accepts the invitation to a down the line, Wan-Bissaka's brilliant judgment and timing allows him to win back possession. Even in the rare occasion where the winger does break away, Wan-Bissaka has the speed of thought and athleticism to get back and make a recovery challenge. In an interview with The Guardian, Aaron himself admits that his past as a winger allows him to read his opponent's movements and what they'll try next. Opponents rarely get the better of Wan-Bissaka, and again this is brought into focus via the stats. He made 129 tackles in league action last season, winning an astonishing 94% of them, more than any other fullback in Europe. It's not just that he's making lots of tackles because he's an average side, he wins the majority of what he attempts. That's what makes him elite. As well as this, he made more clearances and interceptions than any other fullback in the Premier League last year. The numbers clearly indicate how special this lad is, but how will he fit in at Manchester United? From what I can gather, it looks as though Solskjaer is looking to fluctuate between two systems next season, those being the 4-2-3-1 and the 4-4-2 diamond. So firstly, let's look at that 4-2-3-1. As we've already mentioned, Wan-Bissaka's defensive attributes are world class, so it would warrant licence for Luke Shaw at left back to push on as Aaron rocks across with the centre halves to make a back three. However, this can work in both ways in the sense that Wan-Bissaka pushes up and Luke Shaw holds his position. It's crucial that those two can forge a strong relationship on the pitch. In the diamond, Wan-Bissaka's role is more or less the same, but this system can help develop the attacking side of his game as long as his teammates can provide overloads on that side. Wan-Bissaka, as we know, loves to come inside and attack the opposition block, Those give and goes with the midfielders and that right striker invite the opportunity for fluid passages of play. That is that from me. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is the second arrival at Manchester United this summer. What are your opinions on the transfer? Are you happy with it? Are you nervous because it almost makes too much sense? Let me know in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.